Yo, people, welcome back to another episode of Benchviews Sport Pod with myself, Tyler.
Big Joe, yeah.
We got a big episode today, man. But first of all, Joe's got some things he wants to say.
Just a quick one. I want to say thank you to everybody for the 10k followers on the gram. Also, I want to say thank you to everybody on the YouTube with 200 plus followers. Keep subscribing, keep tuning in. We're very grateful. We just want to keep building and, roll with us, man. Keep running it up. Appreciate you.
Definitely. But anyway, man, without further ado, let's get straight into this episode because, boy, it's going to be a big one. Good weekends for us. A good week for you. Good weekend for my team, of course. But let's start with the FA Cup anyway. Yeah. Let's go there, the big one. Man, oh man. It was a jolly one yesterday still.
Liverpool again, eh?
This little rivalry we got going on with Chelsea, like these goalless games and all this shit. I don't know what's going on, but listen, my first thing is the best team won. The best team won.
I don't know. Honestly, I'll go from the jump and I'll say, like, on record, that's probably the most boring FA Cup final I've ever seen in my lifetime. I'll be honest, that's the most boring FA Cup final. Like, do you know sometimes you like discretion, like, or disclaimer I should say, where you have a 0-0 game, but the game will still be entertaining to some degree. That was a 0-0 game where it was boring. Like, apart from Luis Diaz making things happen, like, nothing was going on. Really and truly.
Nah, I hear what you're saying, but both teams had a good couple clean-cut chances though in the game. You know what I'm saying? It was exciting. It was end-to-end. You feel me?
Yeah,
Luis Diaz, though, best player on the pitch.
Oh, easily, by far.
That brother there's been a revelation since he's come in.
110%, for sure.
But let's get to the facts of it, though. I feel like we done very well in the game yesterday for the first maybe like 60, 70 minutes. We was in control a lot of it. And we had no Salah, no Fabs. If Fabs played that game, from the start, weren't injured, it would have been long. They would have had no chances at all.
You reckon?
100%.
I won't argue that. I actually won't argue that.
See what Fabinho does, He sits in front of Virgil and Konate.
And he just cleans up
everything. That's why them man really got not much to do. And what Chelsea do is, obviously, they played Lukaku yesterday, was a big surprise. Remember, last week, I was saying no way he's playing. Even though he was scoring goals, like, there's no way he's playing.
I told you I thought he'd play, though. I did say I thought he would play.
I don't know what happened to Havertz, though. He weren't there at all.
Injured, I reckon.
Yeah, he weren't there at all, so obviously, that might have been the case, innit? But the fact that Fabinho weren't there to clean up all them, because they know they got bare, like, little tricky players there. Mount, Pulisic, you know what I'm saying? They're just tricky in behind the defence, innit? So no Fabinho in that role there. So Henderson had to play that role. That's not really Henderson's role. Henderson's role is more on that right side of midfield, helps out Trent a lot, and they switch up a lot, innit? So Hendo was doing that role a lot. And then we had Naby Keita and Thiago in the midfield. If Fabinho was there, different story. I put it on my life. Then we lose Salah 30 minutes into the game. Cool, he wasn't doing much. But this is Salah, innit? He's a big presence. He was the reason why Luis Diaz was getting so much freedom out on the left. Because Salah's such a big presence. When the ball's getting played around, Marcus Alonso, Rudiger are over there thinking, yeah, cool, we've got to, you know what I'm saying, double up on Salah, blah, blah. If he gets the ball, we've got to get onto him straight away. Chalobah was not ready for that game.
You don't think?
Thiago Silva was coaching him the whole way through with him. I was watching it very, very closely. Thiago Silva, though, big up to him, man.
37, still doing the thing.
Bro, he's still up there, one of the best centre-backs in the world.
I agree, 110%.
He's different class. He's different class. If we had him on my team, I'd be happy.
So we'd go on. I'd say he's probably the reason Chelsea stayed in the game for as long as they did, really and truly.
Yeah, 1,000%. And he got injured early on as well. Somehow played through the game, done his thing. Listen, he's a good player, man. But
that's a gladiator.
I personally thought it was going to get long when we started bringing on players like Milner. Oh, my days, fam. When I saw Milner coming on, like 70 minutes for Keita, I was just like, this is done. The only one I figured, this is done, bro, because every time he comes on, this guy's always does something mad rash. And it's like, bro, it's unnecessary. And he done it as well when he come on.
I see him do a little back heel thing and it just didn't come off.
Bro, he come on and he yammed someone early doors. And I'm just like, bro, you didn't come on to do that, fam. You know what I'm saying? Like, just keep things ticking in the midfield. That's all you need to do, innit? Yeah.
He's trying to adapt to the flow of the game, though, isn't it?
He's too old, bro.
But then again, in fairness, I'll be real. He put in one dangerous cross from the right-hand side, though, across the face of goal. And I thought, maybe someone got onto that. It might resulted into something, but...
Strangely, he actually played decent when he come on yesterday. He actually did. Like, when he was on the ball, he looked comfortable. Normally, he was on the ball, he looks mad rushed and that. Like, as I said, these times coming to an end. I think he's got another year, though. I think he got another year in his contract.
Give him another year.
Yeah, but he's still allowed that. But let's talk about Trent, though.
Clean sweep.
Clean sweep. 23 years old. Won everything you can as a player at club level.
Respect to Trent, man. Can't even
Who
argue.
can talk
Can't
bad on
even
his name
speak.
right now?
Nah.
Remember last season, they was talking about man not making the England squad and them thing there.
Nah, but he
Come
made it. He just got
on.
injured, didn't it? He made it, but he just got
Yeah,
injured.
but I'm saying there was a big thing around it about him.
Prior to the squad
squad.
announcement. Yeah, definitely.
Now look.
Undeniable. All he's waiting for now is a community shield, and that's not even.
And this is the biggest thing. I remember, like, on the Benchviews Instagram post talking about Trent. It was saying about how it's not like he's just there, part of the team.
No, he's integral.
He's an integral part of the team. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
what he does on the pitch means so much.
Most things come through him when it comes to Liverpool.
Exactly. At 23 years old, and you're playing with the likes of Virgils and Thiagos and Salas and that, and you're just a normal lad, fam, from Liverpool. You get me? You know what I'm saying? I love this brother, you know. I love this brother, fam. But listen, Trent, he's got a big future ahead of him. There's a lot more to win, obviously. And you know what? I'm not even going to dwell on this victory too much because we got more to come. We got Champions League in a few weeks. We're coming for Madrid.
Let's not even go that far yet. Talk to me on today's situation now. Point behind City. City dropped 2 points. What, a little glimmer of hope now, or?
You know what? We look at the fixtures, prior to this. West Ham were always going to be the beacon of light, shall we say, for Liverpool in terms of Man City could have slipped up in it playing against them. And watching the first half now, Jared Bowen's doing his thing. We're like, yeah, getting a little bit gas, thinking, 2-0 down at half time. This could be it. Lose this game, we're back in. And City do what City do, innit? They come back. They nearly won the game. Mahrez, if he didn't miss that penalty, would have been a bit long.
Yeah,
so
job done.
The game, though, you can see. I personally feel like Man City's defense is very, very shaky.
What, across the back four completely?
Yeah, across their back four is very shaky. I personally don't feel like they're that good of it. They don't have that good of a defensive structure. Like when teams like break them, like look, for example, like Antonio was moving to Fernandinho today. He was all over him.
Pep should have never played Fernandinho centre back though, man.
Yeah, he's finished.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy.
Finished. But it's saying you got to play like Antonio, who was just beasting through my man the whole time. Even Laporte was doing the same thing to him. And then Jared Bowen was just feeding off scraps after that. You feel me? They broke their line. The 2 goals that Bowen scored, balls over the top, broke their line. You feel me? So
for sure.
I don't feel like Man City's backline's that great. And Ederson as a keeper, he's not that great either.
You're not having Ederson?
No way. He ain't Alisson. You feel me? But there's no way. He's nowhere near good enough in my eyes, isn't it? Yeah, like I think he's a good distributor of the ball, but other than that, he's, you know what I'm saying, not all that. But Man City played poor in the first half. The way the normal Man City used to that when they're tiki-taka football, popping things quite quick, everything was just mad slow, lethargic.
Yeah, I agree.
Pep got them in at half time, rallied them, you know what I'm saying, come back out, and they was just popping things. That after that, it was good. The football was looking sharp. Got their goals. Obviously, Soufal with their own goal. I don't know what's going to West Ham, man. I was proper rooting for them. I was thinking, yes, come on, West Ham. Atmosphere was sounding crazy in the stadium. Then look.
I'll be real, man. This is the West Ham I needed to see against Arsenal, but it is what it is, man. But if you even want to dwell on that side of things too much, man, I can't lie. But
I think if West Ham won that game, they would have moved up to 6th. Yeah, well, they're looking at 6th, innit, ahead of Man United, so they kind of fumbled their own bag as well for them. So it looks like they might be playing in like Europa Conference thing next season. We'll see where they should be looking at Europa League.
Europa League's confirmed for them because Wolves dropped points today.
Job done then. Really
Who goes into Europa League though? Is it only 5th and 6th?
5th and 6th.
Yeah, United and
Yes, West Ham, innit?
yeah.
No, it'll be either Arsenal and Tottenham, innit? 5th and 6th.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
So yeah.
West Ham 7th. Going to Europa Conference League.
Trust, for real.
Yeah.
That was so crazy.
But anyway, man, let's jump into your team, man, because you man had a good week, innit? Let's start off with the midweek game.
Great week. Buzzing.
3-0 against Arsenal. Talk to me, but you was at the game. Talk to me.
Let me not even go that far yet. Pressure burst pipes. They laughed at me. I got a lot of stick about that, but what can I say? 3-0. Couldn't have gone any better. I hear a lot of talk on the socials and whatnot about it wasn't a penalty, etc. Rob Holding shouldn't have been sent off. Look at what Sonny did. But I mean,
Ha!
Rob Holding had 2 separate occasions where he could have got booked prior to him getting his first booking in the first place. And Paul Tierney said, listen, that's 1, that's 2, and then after that, it went from there. But overall, I'll be honest, we were on the next from the beginning.
Yeah.
I told you lot, I said it was gonna be hostile over there. I told you when you lot come to our place, it's gonna be hostile. You lot didn't turn up for the occasion. We did, so that's how the game ended the way it did. But no, buzzing for the result. Big shout out to Harry Kane and Heung-min Son as per usual, man. Just pulling it out the bag for us. Again, I got to say, even for today, honourable mention for Emerson Royale. Playing out of his absolute skin. Ty, when I tell you...
I know. He's been playing good, man. I got to give it to him.
No, wait. Even today, bro, the boy's playing right back. He played centre back. He played left centre back. And he played centre midfield today. Bro, he's been unreal. He's a man that's looking like, yo, I want to be at Spurs next season. Yeah, I want my job next season. You know what I'm saying? So big shout out to him, bro. But no, man. Overall, Spurs, we've done what we've needed to do in it. So over to the Woolwich boys.
Listen, Arsenal, biggest bottle jobs in football, man.
They still got to play tomorrow. I don't even want to speak. I don't even want to go that far.
St. Maximan's coming for them, bro. He's coming for them. Telling you, he's coming for them. Arsenal, they weren't ready for you, man. The other day, I can't. I feel like obviously, remember we were saying that
they weren't.
I think you man ain't played like at Tottenham in like 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, they didn't without fans. Yeah,
without fans and whatnot. Yeah, so I think that you man being in the stadium the other day helped a lot. Because the atmosphere, you was there in it, but you could probably say it a bit better. But
stadium was rocking, bro. I've never seen nothing like it.
TV, innit?
Never seen nothing like it.
I feel like the Arsenal players were a bit stunned by that still.
Yeah, definitely. The occasion got to them for sure. Definitely.
Yeah, 100%. And but you know what though? One thing I will say is that they had a couple problems injury wise. Ben White.
He's on the bench.
Yeah, he was there, but he was only there just to be like, Ben White's here. You get me? Because even when they had the red card, they didn't bring him on.
Yeah,
you get me?
Facts.
So I think if he played, it might have been a different story because his partnership with Gabriel's good. But I remember saying to you, like, if you don't play, it's long. If Rob Holding's playing, it's long. You know what I'm saying? Rob Holding's dead, man. He's dead. Let's be honest, he's dead. He had a couple years where he played all right and whatnot. It's like, he's young, blah, blah. What is he now? 26, 27 soon? Nah, man. Yeah. You got to go. He ain't good enough.
I can't go toe-to-toe with Sonny and think you're going to come out the other side of the way you did. No chance, pal.
Yeah,
no chance.
You man were all over them, though, the whole game.
Yeah.
If it's red card come, it was obviously it got long.
He was already 1-0 up before the red card anyway.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, exactly. So, listen. I said this from the jump, and I'm Karen saying this because I got bare Arsenal, man, that watch this. And
they must hate me. I reckon your brethren must hate me.
Hate you, bruv.
They must hate me.
They're in my DMs like the guy don't know what he's talking about.
I see Mars.
Yeah, man, like he don't know what he's talking about. This, that. One of my boys was messaging me yesterday. Yeah, Arsenal brother as well. Actually, no. His message the evening of the game. He hit me. Man said he was at the pub. He left the pub 46 minutes. Went home. I said no way. He said, yeah, man. He said, I couldn't carry on watching. I had to go home, bruv. Then he messaged the next day talking about how, trying to get onto Son. Talking about how Son's good guy persona and that it's not real and this and that. I said, bro, why are you hating on my man?
Bro.
I said, why are you hating? He's a good guy. Served in the army. You know
That's
what I'm saying? Like, he's
bro,
a good guy.
Thank you. I'm glad you said that.
I'm
glad you said that.
He's an honourable man, fam. You know what I'm saying? And I managed to get onto him. I'm thinking, bro, you're a proper hater. Like, you're a proper hater. I see the Arsenal man, salty. Bitter brothers, you know. And this is why we always say to the Arsenal man, I don't want you to finish fourth. I want you man to struggle. I want to see you struggle. I want to see the man, the Arsenal fan TV, angry. I want to see all of that. I want to see Arteta lose his job, all of that. In Arteta we trust, none of that. I don't care, bro. I'm here for all the smoke with the Arsenal fans.
All the smoke.
Because you know what, them man always chatting rubbish, and for some reason, Liverpool are like the most that are like villains to their man as well. So I don't really know why, but
do you want to hear something funny as well? Yeah, a lot of my people, my friends and that, and I got a lot of interactions I get on Instagram and whatnot. Everyone's saying, "Oh, you don't need Arsenal fans on your show. This, that, and the other. It's too biased towards Arsenal. You lot all this and Arsenal." I'm like, bro, you lot are too delusional, man. You can't come in here. But before we move on as well, another honourable mention for Ryan Sessegnon. Locked up Salah and locked up Bukayo Saka in the space of a week. Big shout out to you, bro. Honestly,
Let me keep it.
You've been playing out your skin as well.
Let me
bro.
keep it real, yeah. I don't think he's good enough still.
You don't think? I think he is, bro.
I personally, I don't feel like he's good enough for what you man are looking to achieve moving forward.
You don't think?
Nah, I feel like he's doing the job right now.
Mm.
But I feel like you man, someone need to be looking at another option at left back.
But I think we got bigger fishes to fry in regards to building our team more than our left side. Because for me, Ryan Sessegnon, he's got the capabilities. He just needs to cross that barrier of not worrying about getting injured. So I feel like in his mind, he's a bit too scared to really push himself.
Nah, my biggest problem with him is that, yeah, cool, he'll do the job, yeah, going back, like, it's a locked up Salah, locked up Saka, he can do that. But even like watching man today, yeah, my biggest thing was like, he's not trying to beat the defender to put that cross in. And it's like,
I know,
you know what I'm saying? And it's like, I don't know if he's like, he's not like, remember back in the day when he was just beating players left, right,
that's what I'm saying.
And he's bare pace. He ain't really got that anymore. Maybe it might be the injuries, maybe. But
I think he's holding himself back.
Yeah, like he's trying to beat players and his crosses are getting deflected or blocked every time. And I'm just like, bro, how many crosses you want to put in before you try something different? You know what I'm saying? I honestly, I don't feel like he's at the level of what you man looking to achieve, what Conte's looking to achieve, you man. I feel like you man are definitely going to explore some other options in the summer. You're going to have to, because if you man make Champions League, he's going to get moved to. He's going to get found out at Champions League.
Then again, remember a couple of years back, he balled out against Bayern Munich, you know.
I'm not saying he ain't talented. I'm not saying he ain't talented. I just feel like if you man are looking to really like secure your thing, you're going to need someone proper. You man might try and get someone like Costas, you know what I'm saying? Simicas, one of them sort of man there.
I like him.
Yeah,
I do. I like him. Big baller. I like him.
He's a baller, fam.
I like him.
But obviously, let's obviously talk around the game today anyway against Burnley. Close one.
Very. It weren't convincing at all. I mean, we had a lot of the ball. We pressed them. We had shots cleared off the line. Nick Pope wasting a lot of time. Goodness me, I don't know how he didn't get booked. Burnley were just doing all they could to slow down the game and try and play for the draw. But, you know, people were talking about handball weren't a handball. Personally, your hands all the way out here, pal. I don't know what, like, I don't know what more you want from a handball than that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
From a live, watching it live, and obviously not watching that, but like live time, from watching it at home and whatnot. But I didn't even see that happen. You feel me? I didn't even see it happen. Obviously, only afterwards when it was like VAR, this and that. And I just saw the replays and whatnot. I was thinking, okay, it's a bit mad. And if you man didn't get that penalty, the game would have been long for you, man. It would have been a stalemate.
Yeah, it would have. No, it would have been. It would have been. We might have had another. I said to someone at the ground when I was the person I was sitting next to at the ground. I said to them, I hope you don't have another Brighton situation here, you know, because that's the way it was looking. After half time, it was looking like
Ashley Barnes come out with something to prove him off that shot he licked off, hit the
post. Yeah. Because even when I hit the post, we were like, we was all just looking at each other like,
long day.
Like Lloris weren't getting nowhere near that.
Long day, fam.
It was like
the problem is that them man had a good couple of chances, and if they brought on their striker, the new earlier, it could have been different still.
I mean, the thing is, they weren't that threatening. It was just they had the odd opening where it got a bit nervy. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. But overall, we was all over them. We had the majority of the ball. It was literally it's one of them situations where it's either a matter of time before we score, or we're gonna keep coming close, and it's just gonna not be our day. Do you know one of them ones? It's either one or the other. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
I think for Burnley, though, obviously, their man had to push. Because right now they're in relegation.
But they weren't playing for the win. They genuinely weren't playing for the win.
1 point is a good result for them.
Surprisingly.
1 point would have been a good result for them. Because they still got to play midweek.
True.
And then on the weekend. So they still got 2 games.
True.
You get me? So, listen, they was fighting today. They were fighting. But it's mad though. Like, when you talk about like Burnley getting relegated or potentially getting relegated, there's certain players in their team that I just feel like could potentially be gone. You know who I really like on their team? Dwight McNeil. He's not a championship player.
He's a decent player.
He's too good to play championship.
Very technical.
Is it Cornet?
Cornet, Maxwell Cornet.
Too good. He's basically St. Maximin's cousin, fam.
I think he's a poor man's Maximin.
Yeah.
And that's something to say, isn't it?
He's like him still. He's too good for championship. I won't say no. Nick Pope, way too good for the championship. Come on, he's a serious keeper, man.
I'm not a fan. He pulls off a good save here and there, but I'm not a fan.
He kept him in the game today, fam.
Yeah, he did, but he was pissing me off, man. That's why.
Of course, I'm a bit biased.
I'm a bit biased. He's pissing me off, though.
Listen, I don't know what's going to happen with Burnley. They got 2 games to play. You still got Everton, obviously, who lost today in their game. Leeds as well, who've been losing all their games. Who do you reckon is going to be going down, though?
I'll tell you who I prefer to go down. I prefer Burnley go down because Burnley, for me, like, no disrespect to any Burnley fans,
They've been holding on for time, innit?
You don't just hold on.
Yeah.
You ain't trying to build nothing. You're just trying to maintain and stay in the league. Whereas what I like about Leeds, for example, is they play the game to win.
Mm-hmm.
It's not, everyone might say, oh, Leeds are too open, they try too expansive and whatnot. They don't think about losing the game, but it's like,
They play expressive football. So.
I prefer expressive football, and you're not trying to win the game instead of trying to play for a draw and slow down the game and take flipping 10 minutes for a goal kicked up and all that. Nah, man. Just play the game, bro.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Burnley out here just trying to get results, fam, by all means. But they won their last couple of games in that, though. So, you know what I'm saying? Their form's been decent. They've been big performances the last couple of games for them.
They're
You know how-
a nothing club, though, innit?
Huh?
They're a nothing club.
Nah, they are.
With all
they
due
are.
respect, like, they're a nothing club. Like,
They are, man. But you know what, though? I think Leeds are going down, though.
I hope not, man.
I think Leeds are going
I
down.
hope not. I
But
like
the
Leeds.
same thing with them. They're losing bare players as well.
Mm.
Rafinha.
Oh, a lot of players will go.
Yeah.
If they go down, they'll lose a lot of players.
Yeah, they're going to
They'll
lose a lot of players.
But
Rodrigo, Rafinha.
I like, you know, regards to Luke Ayling getting sent off last week, I like Luke Ayling. I do
Yeah.
like Luke Ayling.
Yeah, he's
I like
cold.
Luke Ayling.
I don't know why, but I like him as well.
Jack Harrison's a little baller as well.
Baller, yeah, yeah.
Obviously,
that's
Pat
the
Gilmore.
thing that
I mean, not
it's
Pat Gilmore. Pat Harrison.
It's,
No, Pat Harrison.
Bamford.
Pat Bamford. sorry,
Yeah,
sorry.
cold.
Yeah.
But this is the thing, innit? Like teams like Leeds and like Everton, yeah, that are in like relegation battle right now, and they've got players that are just way too talented on their teams. It's like, how are you in this battle? Like
weird.
Everton, watching Everton today against Brentford, and they got the likes of like Damari Gray, Richarlison, Don Calvert-Lewin,
Anthony
Doucouré,
Gordon.
Anthony, you know what I'm saying? That the young boy, yeah, Gordon, on the bench and like Dele Alli. You get what I'm saying?
crazy, isn't it?
What's the main Van der Beek? Them sort of man in the team. Like these are all big international players and stuff like that. And it's like, oh, how are you in this position? Everton can't go down. They're just building a new stadium, all of that. Like, there's no way.
It won't be good for them if they were to, but I think they'll be all right now. I just hope they get a result against Arsenal next week. So
Yeah, listen,
No.
they're after they lost today,
they
they're gonna make it tough for Arsenal.
they need to.
They're gonna
I'm
make
buzzing
it
for
tough
that.
for
I'm
them.
actually buzzing. They lost
Just
today.
how Burnley made it difficult for you, man, today. Everton gonna make it really, really difficult for Arsenal as well. still.
Up the toffees, man.
But let's talk about that top four race anyway. Obviously, I know we spoke about Arsenal and your game and whatnot, but obviously Arsenal play tomorrow against Newcastle. Obviously, we're talking about St. Maximan, them boys there, but realistically, what's your thoughts on it? It's a way. It's like, you know what I'm saying. It's at their place, St. James's.
Away the Geordie boys, man. I need a result tomorrow, man. St. James's Park needs to be rocking. But
The problem is that they're not playing for nothing now. They're on 43 points. They can't get relegated. So
I got to revert back to what I said last week about last home game of the season. Want to shout out for the fans, go out on a high. Kieran Trippier said during the midweek that he wants to help out Tottenham and help out Burnley to a degree. So he says, I'm going to give everything and do what I can for my former clubs and whatnot. So hopefully they put on a show for their fans and they just want to win the game for the sake of winning the game and for the Geordies and the Northeast. And yeah, man, hopefully get at least a draw, boy.
you don't sound too confident. I
Can't be too confident. I don't want to come. I don't want to be on camera saying, "Yeah, the Geordies are gonna win." Tomorrow comes, Arsenal blow them out of the water. I'm just sitting there like scratching my head, like, oh no, like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
well, listen, this is life, fam. You go all in, or you go or nothing.
I know I'm all in. I'm all in. No, don't join me.
You're
Don't join
you're
me.
not still.
But away the Geordies, man. Let's go Newcastle. I'm putting up a picture tomorrow saying, "Yeah, I'm a Newcastle fan for the day. I don't care." Straight.
As much as I want you, man, to hit top four and whatnot, yeah, and I feel like the pressure's on Arsenal, and obviously they're gonna move to Newcastle tomorrow. It kills me to say it, but they're gonna move to them. They're gonna move to them. They are gonna move to them. I think it's gonna come down to last game of the season. It'll come down to last game of the season. But I think they're gonna move to Newcastle just at the mere fact that Newcastle aren't playing for nothing now, so they're just gonna be out there playing just for fun. And although Newcastle got like a fighting spirit, they play hard every game, innit? Yeah, with the likes of Joe Linton in the midfield, John Joe Shelby, like them man, yeah, they're playing hard every game. Look when they played us feet, so when they beat them 1-0. You get me? The man ain't playing for nothing at the time either.
This is what I'm saying.
They will come out and play. There will be a difficult challenge, but I think Arsenal, depending, because obviously they had a couple players going on injured.
Bear in mind the factors of what they're Arsenal going through at the moment.
When you were playing the other day, they had a good couple players injured. If Ben White's not fully fit,
If Ben White's not fully fit, they ain't got a fit CB.
Gabriel went down.
Yes, what I'm
injured.
saying.
Yeah.
Rob Holding injured. Out suspension.
At one point they was playing like Xhaka at like left back or something, and I was just like, what the hell? Yeah, but it's true. We have to wait and see what team Arsenal can field, innit? Because if they ain't got their fully fit team, or they ain't got like at least Gabriel or Ben White playing.
At the time, at this time of recording, Ben White's the only fit centre back, and he's not even fully fit.
Yeah, he's not fully fit.
We got to see tomorrow what they pull out the bag for, really. Late fitness tests or whatever they do.
Yeah, definitely. But let's move on anyway, man. Talking about these games and whatnot. Premier League obviously released their end of year award nominees.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously, let's start off with the manager of the year. We got obviously a couple of names in the bag. Thomas Frank, Jurgen Klopp, Eddie Howe, Pep, Vieira. Who's your pick?
From a fan's perspective, I would have gave it to Patrick Vieira or Eddie Howe. But if I'm gonna really be a pundit here and talk about who really deserves it, I'd have to say, depending on how Klopp finishes, it's got to be either Klopp or Eddie Howe. And I say that because Eddie Howe getting Newcastle out of where they were when he first come through the door and where they are now, exceptional job he's done. Whereas with Klopp, I'll say 2 trophies, on the verge of a third. It's unlikely he'll get the Prem, but if he does a treble, it's inarguable, isn't it? You can't, the numbers, the medals, as I always say, the medals, and it's clear to see, like, you can't knock him, really. You can't look past him, I think.
Can I ask something though, yeah? Because even when we put the post up on Instagram and whatnot about that, and people putting in their predictions in the comments and stuff, no one seemed to mention Pep though. Like, Man City ain't having a great season in the league. You get me? This is the Premier League awards, innit? So, this is the league awards. Them man are on the cusp of winning another title back to back. They've been great, bro. You know what I'm saying? They've had a great season in the league, innit? Like, they should have got to Champions League final, innit? Yeah, like, obviously they didn't get to the domestic cup finals, but the semi-finals there. So, like, why are people not mentioning Pep?
I'll give you my personal opinion. And my personal opinion would be the reason why I would look past Pep is because he's had all the resources to be in the position he's in and the players he's had. So for me, it's a foregone conclusion. You should be up there. Do you get what I'm saying?
Expectations.
Exactly. So I feel like what you're doing now is expected of you. So it's not like I've got to overly praise you for what you're doing, because you should be doing it anyway.
But if he were to win it though, would you be surprised?
No.
Okay, cool. Yeah, no, that was my thought process, isn't it? Because like, he's about to win the title. Man City have lost 2-3 games this season. You know what I'm saying? You've got no reason why he's not a shoo-in to win that award.
On paper, of course, but I feel like you got to bring in differential factors.
Obviously, I don't want to be biased, like I'm a Liverpool fan, innit? But I think from Klopp's like perspective, Klopp's just a lovable character, innit?
Not for me, but
whoa, man.
On the general consensus, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like the fact that man's always pumping up the crowd, and you know what I'm saying, his energy's high and all that type of stuff. Yeah,
biggest moaner in the league, but we'll look past that, won't we?
Your manager's the hottest head ever, fam.
I'd rather a hot head than a moaner.
Same thing.
No.
Hot
heads and moaners are two different things.
Bro, you man won the game earlier, and he was about to start moving to the ref at the end of the game. I see him run on the pitch.
But man are talking about styles of play. When you're coming away from home to a team that doesn't lose at home, hasn't lost at home for like 2-3 years, and you're talking about, if I was their manager, I wouldn't play like this because, like, what are you talking about, bro? You're supposed to be like us, come to your ground and let you just smash us up.
Yeah,
like,
well, you man weren't really trying to play, bro.
Man said we weren't trying to play, but we should have won the game. We've been through this.
But anyway, as I was saying, I think Klopp's a likable person, innit? So I think that the award, innit, yeah? The award, when it comes to like a voting perspective,
I gave him
people
props.
be like Liverpool because of what Liverpool have done this season, what we're doing, and
give him
what at the
props.
moment,
Definitely give him
things.
props.
He's completed the set in it now, trophies, stuff like this season, everything. He could have won, basically.
I'll give him his props, definitely.
Yeah, he's won every title available at club level, innit, for Liverpool now. So it's like there's so many accomplishments, many things. Yeah,
respect's due.
Thanks, man.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
I appreciate that as a fan of the club, innit? But but like, yeah, it's an easy kind of winner, innit? It's an easy winner, but for me, I'm looking more like what you're saying, more like the Eddie Howe's and the Vieiras and what they've done, innit? Because same thing, reason you're talking about Pep, innit? Yeah, and expectations on him because of resources. The same with Liverpool, let's be honest. It's the same expectation. We're up there, we're winning things every year. You should be up there winning the league and stuff like that. But that's not impressive. As you're saying, that's not impressive, innit, to people like us. It's more looking at Eddie Howe. Look where Newcastle were. If you go back to previous episodes earlier on in the season, we talk about Newcastle. Remember, you lot were saying about Newcastle, this, that, and I was trying to say Newcastle, they're coming.
I know. I said it as well. Me and you both agreed and saying Newcastle was there.
I'm saying, I said Newcastle. I said, don't worry about that. Couple wins and then man will back up the column. You know what I'm saying?
Don't you think that's because of the transfer helped them as well?
Not for sure, but but you got to take into account they invested in the right areas and the right players.
Yeah, Dan Burn
quality.
That's all they needed. I can't lie. That's actually all they needed.
Yeah, that's what they needed. Dan Burn. Yeah,
like Giménez, addition. He's won them couple of games and that.
Polished. He's just a polished. He polished them up.
You know what I'm saying? That's it. Joe Linton's been a revelation second half season.
But
I don't know what got into him. But
even in Newcastle itself, like the city and whatever, the fans and that, they love Matt Target. They want to get him on a permanent. They love Matt. They love Matt Target up there.
He's a good player. But even obviously bringing like Trippier, he played like 2-3 games.
Trippier as well. But he still, even Trippier coming in was a big lift.
Big lift. So. Let's say what Eddie Howe done in it though, to basically get them out of the mud because they was down bad, fam. You know what I'm saying? Weren't they like one point like bottom and you know what I'm saying?
Remember people were talking about them being doomed.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, and obviously it was peak. Remember the owners come in first game and that they went up like 1-0, and then they lost the game. Through the game, whatnot. No jolly up and all that type of stuff. But the man done their thing. Eddie Howe done his thing in it. Patrick Vieira same way. Crystal Palace, you ain't trying to go play there. You ain't trying to go play against Palace.
You don't want to go Selhurst Park.
You ain't
right
going
now.
Palace,
you
bro. You don't want to go there.
Right
The likes of Elise, Eze, Zaha,
Conor Gallagher.
You know what I'm saying? Even like bringing in like Guy and a man like that. Serious
players.
Mateta up front. You get me?
Handful.
Serious team, you know. And Vieira as their coach. He's not ramping.
No, he's not playing.
He's got their thing pattern still.
Yeah, he's not playing.
So me personally, I want to see an Eddie Howe or Patrick Vieira win this award.
No, yeah.
I'm not interested. I'm not interested in Klopp or Pep winning the award. That's because it's expectations, innit?
Agreed.
We saw individual awards need to be going to managers that really deserve it. Yeah, and that's what I want to see. So hopefully it goes the right way, innit? Hopefully. But anyway, let's move on to the young player of the year. Obviously, we just mentioned Conor Gallagher. A couple other men on there as well. Trent, Phil Foden, Mason Mount. But who's your
You're gonna like this one. You know, again, honourable mention of Conor Gallagher. If I had a fan's choice, I'd pick Conor Gallagher. But with my pundit hat on, I've got to say Trent. I think I'm gonna say Trent clean sweep as well. Young player and player of the season. Trent clean sweep. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. Trent clean sweep. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah.
You need to elaborate on that, bro. You know what I'm saying, Carl?
Bro, I'm just gonna do it how I like say it how it is. Medals, he's cleaned up. 23 years old and he's cleaned up the domestic football, bro. He's cleaned up, bro.
I like this though.
I told you, you're gonna like this one.
I like this.
Trent's out and he's got the numbers to back it as well. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I like this.
Bro, you can't look past Trent. Yeah, KDB's come alive the last since the turn of the year. Fair enough, but young player wise, Declan Rice. Yeah, he's had a great season.
Saka.
The numbers ain't there.
And that, but come on, give the boy what
Saka's been good, but has he been better than Trent? No.
Nah, he hasn't been better than Trent.
Has Saka been better than Phil Foden? Maybe on a balance of Saka's had more to do for Arsenal than what Trent has because they're not Trent because of what Phil Foden has because he's got more pressure behind him as a leading man for Arsenal. Yeah, but
Trent not doing. They got to rely on their kids and that.
Yeah, Trent still pips Saka for me personally. I'm not gonna lie, but honourable mention for Bukayo Saka as well. I'm not gonna be a direct hater. I'm a football man. I'll say it how it is. Big shout out to Saka for the season as well.
I think Saka's had a really, really good season.
No, he has.
He's Arsenal's main focal point, isn't it? Yeah, like it's basically his team. Him and
it's his team. It is.
Him and Odegaard. And I'm surprised Odegaard's not on here as well. Odegaard's still young.
Yeah, but I don't think Odegaard's really had the numbers to back up the.
It's not always about the numbers.
It's not, and I'm a big advocate for it's not all about the numbers, but I feel like, in regards to these kind of awards, it's got to come into play.
Yeah.
For these kind of awards, anyway.
Listen, definitely, there's some serious players in there. Like Phil Foden. Phil Foden had a big season. He's quietly had a big season. You get me? Because obviously there's so many other players that take a lot of the shine, that De Bruyne and Mahrez on that team. I think sometimes he goes a little bit unnoticed. But Phil Foden is right now playing at a world-class level. You get me? He's still,
Totally
21, 22 maybe?
Yeah.
He's quite young at Foden, yeah? So he's playing at a world-class level right now. And that's not because he's playing alongside the likes of De Bruyne, Mahrez, you know what I'm saying, and Bernardo Silva's and that, because he's his own man on that team.
Yeah, he dragged City out of some situations this season, so
he's up there.
You know what I mean?
He's up there still, but I'm going to give it to Trent as well on the bias thing.
I hear it, but I hear it though.
Yeah, I'm giving it to Trent because he's been doing his thing still this season. But if you want too biased, I'm looking more football. I'd probably look at Saka still, because I think Saka, you know what I'm saying, he's gone from a boy to a man this season still.
I hear it. But if in regards to player of the season, I want to quickly honourable mention for Heung-min Son as well. 20 Premier League goals.
How many mentions you coming with today?
That's it though. That's it. Obviously, I'm saying Trent clean sweep, but in regards to player of the season, Heung-min Son as well. The only reason I can't really push Son as much as I want to push him is because everyone's going to be like the trophy size of things. But 20 Premier League goals, you're battling Mohamed Salah for the Golden Boot, and you don't take penalties. I got to shout you out, bro. You should have scored today, but
yeah,
I got to shout you out.
That Nick Pope save was good still, but he should have definitely got on there. But obviously, in terms of the list of player of the year, obviously say like you got Son in there, De Bruyne, Salah, Saka's on there again, Cancelo, Trent. Yeah,
Cancelo's been unreal as well, though. But
I don't really think so. But let me hit you with something. Let me hit with the Premier League anyway. Where's Sadio Mane's name in there? Yes, I said that. Yeah, I said that.
Can't deny him no more. I'm glad. This is a better you I'm seeing.
I don't think it is. I ain't finished. But my point is that if you got Salah in there, yeah, then why is Mane not in there? Because they're talking about Mane, Ballon d'Or and all this. How's man not on the list for nominees for player of the season in the Prem?
I agree.
That don't make sense.
No, it doesn't.
You know what I'm saying? That don't make sense.
It doesn't at all.
And before we touch on that, another name that was missed out, young player of the year, Jacob Ramsey, Aston Villa. Come on now.
He's had a breakthrough season.
He's
had a breakthrough season, but I don't think he's done enough.
But if you got players like Tyreek Mitchell and that on there, yeah.
Breakthrough season as well for
no, that's no digs at him, innit?
No, I see where you're coming with it. I hear what you're saying.
But he should be on there same way. You feel me? Because he's been balling out, Jacob Ramsey this season.
I hear what you're saying.
Balling out. I think since they got like Coutinho, I don't think hasn't played as much and all that, innit? But still, rude boy, innit? But anyway, let's go back to this player of the year thing. I want to say Salah in it as my choice, yeah, because I love Salah, my brother, innit? But the last 2 months, Sadio Mane just eclipsed everything that he's done for the whole season.
As I said to you last week.
Yeah, and I gotta suck this up, and you know what I'm saying. But Sadio Mane, yeah, well done to you, man, because you've been doing your thing in the last couple of weeks. You've been doing your thing, goals, performances. I can't even deny it now. I can't knock him right now. We can't let him go.
I told you.
Although I did see this thing the other day too, mate. His representatives and that were speaking to Bayern Munich the other day.
That's just hearsay though, man. Don't listen to Sky Sports, man. Can't lie. You can't listen to all these media outlets all the time. Sometimes, man, I can't lie.
Yeah, I hear it. But as I said in it, yeah. So for me, I know Salah hasn't, since like after the AFCON and whatnot, he hasn't had the greatest of second half of the season, not last third of the season, but the first half of the season, first 2/3 of the season, undeniable, the best player in the league. We was talking about Salah as the best player in the world, hands down, first half of the season.
Yeah.
Talking about Ballon d'Ors and all this type of stuff that you're talking about Salah, innit? Him, Mbappe.
Yeah.
So why is his name not top of the list when you know what I'm saying? You're talking about player of the year. Why? You know what I'm saying? Why are you not thinking, yeah, boom? Because he's talking about Trent, clean sweep, young, numbers. But Mo Salah, I'm saying same thing, same team, won everything. Performance-wise, his performances have been good. He ain't been scoring goals, cool.
Probably gonna walk away with the Ballon d'Or, the Golden Boot as well.
Exactly, yeah. He's gonna walk away with Golden Boot, and he hasn't even been scoring that much recently. He's got in all competitions. He scored 30.
It's a great season.
And for him, that's below his expectations.
As he said.
I saw the thing the other day.
on,
About 40.
Yeah,
saying you should have watched. He wants 40, and that's what he was targeting.
Yeah.
You get me? So Mo Salah's still up there for me. Mane should be on the list.
He's there, but
Mane should be on the list, but I'm still looking at Salah as my number one option. Yeah.
Who would you take out of the list though? Because Bowen is there.
Honourable mention for Jared Bowen as well, man. I'll give a lot of honourable mentions, but bro, you can't forget some people sometimes. Though, serious,
man,
especially.
Should have scored a hat trick today, bro.
Oh.
Yeah, he didn't. If he scored another goal, then I'd be with you now. Second that, but he didn't score. Fam.
Gareth Southgate, Jared Bowen better be on that plane, bro.
He must. Yeah.
He better be on that plane.
You know what? Yeah. You know what? I think for him, it's not always. It's not even the numbers, isn't it? For him, his performances. He's such a good player.
Always.
And the player was overlooked a lot. Yeah, like coming through his career, he's come from non-league to where he is now. Almost like a Jamie Vardy kind of story.
Big player.
England got friendlies in end of the season, isn't it? Yeah, he must be in the squad.
It has to be.
He has to be in the squad.
Undeniable.
He has to be because bro, he's been ridiculous, man.
Totally.
He's been ridiculous, and I wouldn't be surprised if a couple of teams didn't try to sweep him at the end of the season. Still.
Mate.
Yeah, like a Tottenham, he'll excel in your system still.
Come over to North East London, my pal.
He'll excel, but Jared Bowen, James Ward-Prowse shouldn't be on that list.
Nah.
If Mane can't get on the list, then how them man on that list?
James Ward-Prowse, I don't know what you're doing there, pal.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're doing there.
I've seen a lot of talk around him recently as well. Like, yeah, cool, he's had a decent season, quietly a good season, but sorry, man, you're not at that level.
Nah, you're not at that level, pal.
You're not at that level yet. There's other players that should have been there. Jordan Henderson should be on there. Fabinho should be on there.
Fabinho, I can hear. I can hear. Rodri?
No, Rodri's terrible. Let me give you this one play. No. Rodri's terrible. I'll tell you right now.
Ronaldo?
Hold on, that's what I was about to say. But hold on, Rodri. Let me make this very clear. Rodri is a meaty player in a very, very good system. I put down everything. I say the same thing. I say the same thing about Gundogan. I've been saying that. Last season, man, we're talking about Gundogan. That. This season, where's he been? Quiet. Because last season he scored like 15, 20 goals.
That's Man City's captain. That actually captain. That's the captain.
Bro, what does that matter, fam?
You know
I see bare man with the armband these days, bro. Armband gets passed these days.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna hit you with this. So why Jordan Henderson got the armband then?
He's always had the armband. Fam.
No, but
from Gerrard left.
Yeah, but why has he still got the armband? And he's not that much of a main player. He just complements. He complements Trent.
That's so disrespectful.
It's not disrespectful because it's just what it is.
As I've said, I don't even want to break this down too tough. I've done it before, but as I said, Liverpool, we're a well-oiled machine, innit? You take one part out of that puzzle, the picture's broken. You get what I'm saying?
So wouldn't the picture be broken if Rodri dropped out of that side?
No. Because even at Fernandinho, he's 37 years old, he can still do that job. I'd say that now. You take Henderson out of that team, and it's proven, it's seen it every time he's not there. Trent can't do the things he does in that game because he doesn't have Henderson behind him to back up his team.
Would Henderson walk into that City team?
No.
Would Rodri walk into the Liverpool team?
Yes.
This would be a blessing for Henderson. For Man City to get Henderson.
Oh, Rodri
can't walk. Hold on. And Rodri can't walk into our team because he's not better than Fabinho.
Oh, come on!
You think that Rodri's better than Fabinho?
Come on, Ty. They're both on the same level, bro. They're both on the same level.
The only other CDM that I say that you can put on the same level as Fabinho is Casemiro.
Oh, you're violating, man. You're violating, bro. You're violating.
That's world class. Rodri's not world class.
Oh.
Good player in a very good system. He's not world class. He's put him elsewhere.
So what's Jordan Henderson then? Wait. What's Jordan Henderson then?
Good player in a very good system.
So why couldn't he play ahead of man?
We're an old machine. It's different. If you take him
City's not a well-oiled machine.
If you take him out of our system, this is the difference. You take Jordan Henderson out of our system, it don't work properly. You take Rodri out of that system, he's replaceable.
Not to the same level. Fernandinho could be at this stage right now. Fernandinho would be a stand-in. He wouldn't be a replacement.
I hear what you're saying now because he's last couple of weeks he's looked finished.
Even today he's looked finished. He's in trouble today. Playing centre back,
but Man City could bring another player in that was probably at like where Rodri was. Yeah, a Spanish sort of player. You know what I'm saying, holding midfielder, 83 rated FIFA kind of player, and and he's looking like a 90 overall fam. You know what I'm saying? If you put him in that Man City lineup, I promise you, bro.
Not anyone can sit in there, bro. I'm telling you, not anyone can sit in there.
You got a little bit about you. You can sit into that holding midfield role, Man City. You can do it. Because bruv, they're just a possession-based team. When you've seen teams like Liverpool, Chelsea, Tottenham's play against them, and you know how to press, they crumble.
Yeah.
You get what I'm
I hear what you're saying.
My point. So, back to what we're saying. Next one, Cristiano Ronaldo. I'm sorry, but there's no way you leave Cristiano Ronaldo.
No chance.
What's he got? 18 goals in the league. Yeah, cool. He come in after what, 6-7 games.
Not even that. I think less than that.
If it weren't for him,
United wouldn't even be in the top half. They wouldn't even be in the top half.
Man United would be missing.
They wouldn't even be in the top half.
And I know there's obviously a lot of talk around Man United and problems and this and that, blah, blah, blah. But regardless of all that talk, he still backed up what he needs to do on the pitch. And that's scoring goals. Because really, that's all you bring him in for, innit? Score goals. You don't want him to be doing tricks and tiki-taka and all that, bruv. Just get him at the end of the ball.
This ain't 08 Man United. This ain't 08 Cristiano Ronaldo.
Exactly. For all the goals he scored, they're all meaningful goals. Hat tricks. Last-minute winners. Yeah? I don't know how my man don't make that list.
And James Ward-Prowse does. Madness.
Yeah. They disrespected it still. If I'm Ronaldo, I'm sitting there thinking, rah, blood. What have I got to do fam, to get recognised right now? But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Anyone else you think you might have missed out on?
No, you know. No. I'm not at the top of... Actually, no. Actually, possibly. Antonio Rudiger?
There's a discussion to be had around that one. And that's a good point, because you know what? They was talking about yesterday during the game. Rudiger, when he leaves, Chelsea are going to be in trouble. They're going to be in trouble because that Malang Sarr, he is not a replacement.
Christensen's not a replacement either.
Christensen's going to.
Oh, he's going as well.
Christensen's going to. Yeah, Christensen, Barcelona. Rudiger, Madrid. Thiago Silva's going to be by himself.
I wish Simba was here, you know.
He don't want to be here. Yeah, he don't.
Simba, I wish you was here. I was waiting for you to be here today, you know.
Yeah, he didn't want to see me.
He didn't want to see me still.
Yeah.
Especially what he said to me in the group chat. He didn't want to see me.
But no, Antonio Rudiger, top class. You know,
I'll be real. That's world class to me still.
Yeah, wish him the best. Wish him the best when he goes to Real Madrid, because I can't lie, he's gonna make them a different kind of gravy, and I'm glad he's not there now when we're playing them in Champions League final. You know what I'm saying? Because he's different kind of gravy still. But listen, man, that's all we got time for today anyway. So we're gonna wrap this one up. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. As always, I've been Tyler.
Tottenham Joey.
We'll catch you again next week. It's gonna be a big one next week. End of the season, of course. Top 4 for you, title race for me.
Judgment Day.
If Simba's here, 90 for him. But that's all we've got time for today, man. So peace out. Catch you soon.
Away the lads, up the Geordie boys.